right now, I mean, we went to where a nurse now, you can't get through a state-operated nursing school in less than 5 years. And I hate to say it, but I almost feel like it's a plan as opposed to the process.
Yeah, it is. My mom, for example, was a nurse for 30-some years. She, in the early 60s, she went to a 3-year hospital-based training program. And I would argue that that type of program, you're in better shape when you first start in nursing than you are if you get a bachelor's degree right up and you do 4 or 5 years. Because what I've seen over the years, and you see it too at the hospital, is the deterioration on the clinical training side favoring the classroom study. In my mom's 3-year nursing program, 90% of the time she's out taking care of patients on the floor. We got, and this is nothing against nursing. I love nurses. I think, just so you know, my mom was a nurse. My mother-in-law is a nurse. But the practical reality is, I've had nurses as a doctor who are new, who don't know how to put a nasal gastric tube down a person, don't know how to put a catheter in a person. Basic, you know, or have done it once in their entire school training. I mean, literally, have done it once. People, a lot that can't put in an IV. And this is not a criticism of them as a person. This is training. So I'm in agreement with you. But I tell you, we've gravitated towards this bachelor's program. If you talk to nurse educators, which I do, I know the head nurse person down at USI. They want more well-rounded people and educated people. But the fact of the matter is, and this isn't only in healthcare, in a lot of areas in our country, we need technically trained people that don't necessarily have a 4-year degree, but they have a technical skill to do what they're supposed to do, what their job is to do. I hear that from the people all over in the mining industry and any business that builds things. We were just at Thyssen. How do you pronounce that, Stephen? Thyssen Krug? Yes. Yesterday in Terre Haute, they make a steering column up in Terre Haute that goes into a bunch of Ford and other vehicles. Right now they have 8 engineering jobs, okay, for engineers, skilled engineers, that are open. They can't find anybody. They cannot find a qualified, they can't find an engineer. Other businesses I've been to that require technical training just to run machines and do things don't require a college degree, but require a technical skill. They're dying for people. They can't find employees right now in this market. They can't find people. And so I've talked to Vincennes University, Ivy Tech, and others, where we've about how do we upskill our workforce in the most appropriate way. And how are they doing that? They're actually talking to industry about what the needs are, and that's helpful. But you know, we went all the way from nobody went to 4-year college, and people went to technical school, all the way to everybody goes to 4-year college and gets a degree, but we don't have people that are technically trained to do all the jobs that are available out there, and we need to transition and have a happy medium.